But hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Coach Mean, and I am so happy you are here. Happy Monday and all of the good things. If you hear some noise in the background, that is my husband. He's outside doing the lawn. He is mowing the lawn right now. This is the fourth time I'm doing this live, or trying to do the live. I had the first time there was an echo. The second the second time I tried to share the live out and it stopped the live. So don't do that. When you're on live, don't share your own live out. Have somebody else do it. And then the third time the screen went black. I don't know what that was about. So we trying it again. Welcome. What's up, Stash? How you doing? I'm live, you know what I'm saying? I said I didn't go to work today. I stayed home. I took a me day, and but I've been doing these lunchtime lives. So I was like, I'm gonna come live today. I'm gonna take me a little time to chat with my people. We're gonna have a little chit chat. We're gonna talk. Yesterday, I did a live with Coach Sherry, and it was awesome. Like, she is dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really love Coach Sherry. Ain't nothing wrong with a me day. You got that right, Stash. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes you just need to take a day and just sleep in and not have to worry about getting up early and doing all of the things. That's kind of how I'm able to like stay consistent, because I listen to my body, and when I don't feel like it, I ain't gonna do it. You feel me? Hi, Tressa. We trying again, girl. We trying again. Hopefully this time we don't have any issues. YouTube was trying to hate on me a little bit, but it's okay, YouTube. You got the right one. Oh, thank you, Trish. Because I took the day off and I slept in, child. Sometimes you need that. You need a day to like sleep in. What's up, Prim? Sometimes you need a day to sleep in and chill. So if you guys hear mowing in the background, that's my hubby out there taking the time to keep our lawn looking nice. He's outside mowing the lawn. A little fun fact about me. Well, I got a lot of allergies, but one of the allergies I do have is fresh cut grass. It makes my eyes swell up. So I think the window's closed. Yeah, because he right here. You love the sound of lawnmowers? Prim, there's always class, baby. Yeah, I got allergies. Hi, Colin. I've never seen you in here before. How are you? I hope that you like the live. You stick around and hang out with me and my people a little bit. And then after the fact, I hope that you subscribe to the channel and go check out some of my content. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Oh no, I turned it off. I thought I turned off the other live. Oh no. Tell him to come over here. Go in the other live, Miss V, and tell him to come on over here. We over here. I don't know how two lives would be going on my channel. But what happened is YouTube was acting up on quite a few. Okay, thank you, Miss V. I did. YouTube was acting up a little bit. Like the first time there was an echo. The second time it was my fault. I was trying to share the live out while I was on live, and it cut me off. And then the third time the screen went black. Okay, I'm in the right one now. Yes, Don. Oh man, that means people's probably over there. Well, tell them to come on over here. What's up, Hassan? Hassan said, okay, here we go. Better. Yes. Fourth time better. But let me just tell you something about me, YouTube. All the higher ups watching these lives. I don't give up. So y'all can try it if you want. I'm going to just keep going. Because the people that keep going, they win. I don't quit. So if I gotta do this live 15 times, I'm gonna do it 15 times, but I'm gonna get my live in. You better believe it. You got the right one today. I don't give up. All right, guys, just come on over here. Um, yeah, we had a little. I had scheduled a live. I was trying to do the right thing. I scheduled it, but there was an echo on that live. So I didn't want you guys to be annoyed by the echo, so I ended that and try to restart it. And here we are. So hopefully everybody does come on over here. Um, but yeah, I was saying I did a live yesterday with Coach Sherry, and it was so dope. Like I really like that. That's kind of like the content I want to do when I do my lives. Is I want to have some real talk, like grown woman, grown man discussions. Like I would like to have on different perspectives. So I had Coach Sherry on, and we were talking about like just leveling up, and everything that we do now is for our future self. And I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that discussion. And next week, I'm gonna have Exploradora on the channel, and we're gonna be talking about travel. Um, oh, we're gonna get to you, Soundmate. Don't worry. Is you got the right you in the right live this afternoon with all of that. So next week, Explorador is coming on, and we're gonna talk about travel because that's another thing that I really enjoy doing. And I like that. And I like the opportunity to give other people a chance to be seen by a different audience than what they originally have. And Exploradora has her own community, so it will be nice for her to be introduced to us for those that don't really know her that well. Uh, Damo said it's crazy. We can hear you talking in real time and the other live. I wonder if I'll get double watch time. Leave it open. Maybe I'll get double watch time. Who knows? I don't know how that happened. I thought I ended it, so that's YouTube. The back they gonna have to figure that out on the back end. Um. Wow, that is interesting. But I can't see their comments over there. So if you're on the other live, you should come to this one because if you comment and I can't see, that is weird. The screen was black though. Yeah, the screen was black. That's why I came out of that live. You can't see their comments, so a lot of people think you're ignoring them on purpose. So like every 10 minutes, remind the people to come over here. I'm just saying, yes, please come over here, guys. So if you're in a live and I'm not responding to your comment, that means that there are two lives happening at the same time. So please come over to the other live. I see the numbers on this one going down. So are people going over there to check, just to look? Oh, to tell everybody to come over here? Maybe. Yeah, you will get double watch time. All right, so go to both, y'all. I don't know how. Don't ask me how I did that. I just found a YouTube hack. I don't know how I did it, but here we are. So yeah, so Exploradora, I'm gonna have her come on. Then I would like to have a male perspective. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna do a panel with all dudes. I want to do that kind of live. I have to figure that out, how I'm gonna do that and who I'm gonna ask to come on and who will be willing to come on. But I want to have a conversation with the man on my channel. If it ain't a hack, if it's not repeatable, okay. Well, shoot, I figured out how to restream without restreaming. How about that? Oh, the other live finally stopped. Okay, so I guess they figured out what was going on. Maybe because I started so many lives back to back to back. Maybe it just had the back end had to catch up. That's okay, guys, but just have everybody, I hope everybody comes over here because I'm seeing my numbers here go down instead of up. And I don't understand why that's happening, but it is what it is. Like when you have locked into this YouTube thing, you really got to pay attention to the numbers. I ain't borrowed nobody's Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi has to be strong, elevated. because I do virtual fitness classes. So I can't mess around and have Fabby Wi-Fi and have my stuff, cutting off and all of this in the middle of the class. I need to be able to give the ladies and gentlemen that come to my class all of the work. No pause. All of the work every time. So I ain't got Fabby's Wi-Fi. I got Shireen's Wi-Fi. Okay? I pay for the top Wi-Fi and I have Ethernet connection so that we got a double whammy. And it still be messing up sometimes. Like if I get like a lot of people coming in the class sometimes, or for whatever reason there's an issue, I still have issues with internet. But I ain't got Fabby's Wi-Fi. And stop, y'all be clowning Fabby for her Wi-Fi like she owned the Wi-Fi company. That's the Wi-Fi company's problem. They need to come and fix her stuff. So y'all leave Fabby alone. It's not her fault. You see she got them high ceilings. Obviously she ain't hurting, honey. Okay? She's not hurting. So y'all be getting on her Wi-Fi. But I'm like, hello, do you see where she is? She's in a castle. Maybe she needs castle Wi-Fi or something. Don't be playing, like, leave my friend alone. All of y'all, leave her alone. She Fabby needs castle Wi-Fi for her fabulous high ceilings. Regular people Wi-Fi doesn't work for her. Where Fabby at? She needs to start coming back at people and be like, my whole house, your whole house could fit in my living room. What? Shut up before I make you sit on my wallet. No, shut up before I crush you with my wallet. Sure. Y'all be getting on her Wi-Fi, but do you see her high ceilings? Do you see them high ceilings in Fabby's house? That's the problem. It's not that she has cheap Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not rich enough for her home. Hello, somebody. Okay? Y'all got regular people Wi-Fi. Fabby need castle Wi-Fi. Okay? I got my black coffee. No, right. We can't see where the ceilings are. That's what I'm saying. Like the Wi-Fi that she got, she like, I don't think that they have invented Wi-Fi for them high ceilings yet. That's why I be cutting off, because it's like, it's for a normal ceiling. The Wi-Fi she has are for normal ceilings, not for her beautiful high ceilings and beautiful white decorated home, like gorgeous, pristine home. Okay. Y'all sitting here clowning her Wi-Fi. I'm like, uh, take a look behind you. Next time Fabby go live, take a look behind her. Fabby is chilling, okay? Don't be talking about her. Don't talk about my friend and her Wi-Fi. Leave her Wi-Fi alone, okay? And I think, like when we all move into our forever homes and we have these high ceilings, if you don't already, because I ain't talking to you, Trish, because you've already done that. Sometimes you got to call the Wi-Fi people and be like, excuse me, do you have castle Wi-Fi because I'm moving into a palace? Do you have Wi-Fi for a palace? Because if not, I have to find another company that has Wi-Fi for a palace. The Wi-Fi that you have is standard. Child. Don't mess with. Look, where's Fabby? I need her so I can give her some clapbacks for y'all talking about her Wi-Fi all the time. Shoot. She be like, shut up before I put you in my backyard. Before I put your whole house in my backyard. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, Trish, like Fabby is doing her thing. Fabby's house is beautiful. If her Wi-Fi is acting up, it's probably, like, seriously, it's probably because she needs a stronger connection. And that's not her fault. That's the company's fault, because when they came to her castle and saw the high ceilings, they should have known, oh, she need the castle package. You know what I'm saying? So don't hate on Fabby. Fabi is doing her thing. I love Fabi's content. I love it. I love to see it. I told you guys before, I really enjoy seeing black excellence. Like that makes my soul happy because I pay a lot I pay well, I'm pretty sure a lot of us do. I read a lot about our history, about the history of us in America and in the Caribbean. You know, my family is from Jamaica, and how we came from being enslaved people, and how even in that we were so creative and so innovative. And that gives me so much motivation. Like in present day, this when I'm feeling low, I tap into the ancestors. So I love to see that. I love looking at Fabi's high ceilings. I love looking at Trisha's beautiful, like Trisha's house looks like a showroom. I love it. Like I love that. Like I love it. So yeah, so like don't be hating on them. Don't be hating on Fabi. Let me say hi to everybody. My Wi-Fi be tripping in certain parts of my house. For real, it do be tripping. Mentally gone. Hiya, girl. Hiya, mentally gone. I don't know if you're still here, but welcome. Guys, if when you come in, can you please like the live? I would really, really appreciate it. I'm seeing 8 likes. I don't know if you're what you guys are seeing on your end. But if you could just please like the live as you enter. Who gonna hang up the phone? They gonna hang up the phone. I don't know who's gonna hang up the phone, but whoever, if it's somebody that don't like what I'm saying, then you're more than you can exit left. That's fine. She said insert. Look, T's Journey said my Wi-Fi be tripping in certain parts of my house. Child, she got wings over there. She said in the left wing. Hello, what? In the left wing, my Wi-Fi is pretty weak. I love it. I love it. Ah, yes. Hi, Erica. How are you? Homebody Trish, so resilient because we were taught to be. Yeah, we were forced to be really. Like they gave us the scraps. We didn't have many options, so we had to figure it out, and we did. And then, like shortly right after slavery, they they didn't want us around, so they banished us to certain sectors, certain areas, and when they banished us to certain areas, we flourished in those areas. And then they got mad that we created our own towns and had our own resources because you know what? You guys had us working and doing all this stuff. So we know how to cultivate the land, we know how to man the horses, we know how to do all of the things. So they would hate that for us. And they would come and bomb and pillage our towns. And we still came out of that. You can't tell me we not royalty. You can't tell me. So when you're feeling down, when you feeling like you can't, like something is going on in your life and you feeling like you won't be able to get through it, tap into those ancestors. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. Is Fabi in the building? I just see everybody saying hi to Fabi. I was just talking about you, girl. I was just talking about you. I was defending you and how they be talking about your Wi-Fi all the time. And I was like, excuse me, do you not see Fabi's high ceilings? First of all, Fabi's Wi-Fi isn't cheap. The Wi-Fi just doesn't add up. Okay? You need castle Wi-Fi because you live in a palace. Okay? So when you call the company, call the Wi-Fi company and say, "Do you have the castle package? Because the Wi-Fi that you've given me does not does not work for my castle. So can you please send over the castle package?" Don't let these people talk about your Wi-Fi, girl. It's the Wi-Fi. Like you need a castle package. Hello, Rock Just Living. Did I say hi to everybody? I'm sorry if I didn't, guys. I'm just running my mouth. I saw Erica. Erica. Hi, Erica. So Fabi said, Coach, hey everyone. I love that y'all come in and speak to everybody. That's what's up. Erica said, "How are you? Beautiful. I'm doing okay. You know, I took a day off, so I got a chance to chill at home and relax a little bit, catch up on some behind the scenes stuff. I have that challenge coming up. It starts next week. So, if you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? I like what? I don't know. That starts next week. So I was doing some things for that behind the scenes and just taking time for me. They're gonna hang up if you call the Wi-Fi. Trish said they're gonna hang up if you call the Wi-Fi company talking about Castle Wi-Fi. Well, they need to get up on it because obviously the little regular house Wi-Fi they got ain't working for Fabby. Okay. Yes, love to take a day and just relax. Yes. Oh, T's Journey said I took off too. Child, let me tell you something about these jobs. And I can't like so there's a dual thing happening with me. I'm grateful that I have a position where I can work from home and go in some days. I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for a paycheck every 2 weeks. That is a good pay. Is a I make decent money. I'm good for that. I feel good about that, right? But when I pray at night, when I pray during the day, when I pray all the time, my prayer is not to continue working. That's for sure. My prayer is to become my own boss. Okay. Rock, I'm going to your video right after this because what is going on? What is going on, Rock? We got to find out what's going on with Rock. I'm calling with you fast. Yeah, because T's Journey, she got a wing. She said in the left wing of her home, the Wi-Fi does not work. Hi, Jay. Oh, guys, everybody drop. What are we going to drop for Jay? Kisses. Everybody drop some kisses in the chat for Jay. Jay just became monetized. She hit 3K. So everybody drop some kisses in the chat for Jay. Congratulating her. Yes, let's drop some kisses in the chat for Jay. That's what's up, girl. Look, Iggy 24 Shorts. What is going on with you? Oh, my other live is still going on? Oh, wow. Guys, if you're in a live and I'm not responding to your comments, that means you are in the wrong live. Are people in there, Hassan? Are people in the other live? What's going on with I don't even know how to say it. IG 24 Shorts? Like what he on? How come I'm not seeing no kisses in the chat? Can we maybe they're dropping it in the other chat? Yes, drop some kisses in the chat for Jay. Jay has become monetized, y'all. I'm close to being monetized. I got 2 people watching over there. Okay. Hi, 2 people watching on the other one. If you're in a live and there's only 2 people in there, you should find the other live and join the party. Or you can stay over there and get me some watch time hours on that one. I'm interested to see what happens once I get off of here. Yes, I'm so happy for you, Jay. Like your other live has got you paused on the craziest face on earth. So that's the thing about being online. You just you've taken your image, your likeness, and you've put it out there for you to be paused on the craziest face on earth. It's just a part of the game. We were just dropping some kisses in the chat for my girl Jay, who has become monetized today. Or was it yesterday, Jay? That's what's up, man. Like, I'm really, really happy for you, and I can't wait. Are you going to do a live today? You should do a live to celebrate and test out that monetize button. It was yesterday. Oh my gosh. I'm getting close, guys. Like, I'm getting close to that first step of monetization. And what's cool about it is I've been moved, like my watch time hours have been moving pretty quickly about the last 2 weeks. So people, I guess, are finding my channel and watching my content, which is nice. Which is what we want, right? We want that. We want people. We want to get our stuff out there in the best way possible. Don't you love a hardworking man, y'all? See, my BFF, he outside doing the lawn. He's making sure that our lawn looks pristine. I don't know if the other men in here, like if you guys have a house with a lawn, do you take pride in your lawn and be like, oh, look at the grass. The grass is growing a little bit. Let me go out there and mow it. That's how he is. So he's mowing the lawn and cutting the hedges and doing all of those things. I love to see it. I love that for him. I can't help him because I have terrible allergies, and if I get too close to freshly cut grass, my face blows up. So I was talking about the ancestors. I was talking about the tenacity of our people. And I'm going to relate that to our favorite topic because I have quite a few content creators in the building. How you going to enter the chat talking crap? You see that? I'm bigging him up, and he's shooting me down. What is going on? Are we in the twilight zone? Elevator said, I don't own this shit, so it is what it is. As long as my landlord leaves me the F alone. Ah, I love you too, honey bun. I know you just messing with me. I know you. I pay a person to do my lawn. Let me tell you something, Tease. That's what I would do if I had to. Because I'm not cutting it. I would pay somebody else to do it. Okay? I would pay somebody else to do it. So, yeah, so the ancestors. So, as we all, like, YouTube is a trap. Because your live pic is frozen and some people screenshot it. I want to see the picture. Oh, you can't put it in the chat. You can't put pictures in the chat. Let me tell you something about me, guys. I have very tough skin, and that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. Hi, Grace. How are you? Welcome. I've never seen you in my live before. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please watch some of the content and tell me what you think. Like, put in the chat. Like, if you watch my content and you don't like it, be like, this was the worst video I've ever seen in my life. Here's how you can fix it. I would appreciate that, Grace. And there's other content creators. Yes, please subscribe and check out the content. Don't just subscribe and then disappear. Don't be one of those. Go and watch the content and tell me what you think. Thank you so much. Tell me what you think. Like, for real, you can say whatever you want. You could be like, this was so boring. This was the most boring video I've ever seen in my life. I don't mind that. You could do that. It's a wig, girl, but thank you. I mean, it is my hair. I pay for it. Thank you. If you say like, why are you always talking to the camera so much? Like, shut up. You can say that. But if you're going to say that, tell me how I can improve it. Oh, thank you so much, Grace. Are you listening to what I'm saying, though? Because you're dropping a lot of compliments and all of this, but I need you to hear what I'm saying. If you go and watch the video, right? Then when you watch it, and if you like it, then tell me why you like it. And if you don't like it, be like, all right, it'll be cool if you did X, Y, and Z. Or if you did, or I would like to see this from you or that from you. I would appreciate that. I'm not against criticism. I'm not against people like telling me stuff. I know she is. You don't think I know that? I know a troll when I see a troll, but sometimes if sometimes what I'm saying can be somebody else will hear it too. Like there's a lot of other people in the live. So I'm not only talking to Grace who is like repeating herself. I'm talking to everybody. Like honestly, like when you watch if you watch my content, I'm open to suggestions, I'm open to criticism, but my thing with criticism is don't just say this was terrible. Tell me why you thought it was terrible. Like be honest. Like give me a full-fledged thought. Well, I don't like your other live right now though. There's nothing I can do about that, Hassan. Babe, it's frozen. Like, take a screenshot and let me see the picture, babe. Because they said I'm frozen crazy. They said I look crazy in the frozen whatever. That stuff doesn't bother me. Like, I've been through a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Yes, homework. Yes, you want to be up in here and be trolling and all of this. Go watch the content and then come back with some, ancestors code. Oh, look, Tease. Thank you, Tease. You see, I love people like that in the chat. Like, look, you was talking about ancestors. Can you get back to the point? Yes, I'll be all over the place. Like all over. But then I'll get back to it. So what I was saying is with YouTube, it's really hard. Like YouTube is tough. And you could have a moment or you could have a time like when you are killing it. Like you're getting all these subscribers and you feel like your videos are doing well. And then all of a sudden that starts to decline, right? Like that's the way it goes. Like it's like you could be doing pretty well or your stuff is moving slow. Like your subscriber count is moving really slow and you're getting discouraged. My thing to you is if you quit, you'll never know how far you would have gone. And sometimes like we paying attention to these big YouTube channels and we're comparing our little channel to these humongous channels. And that's just not like you're not helping your own mental health by doing that. Because you're watching their numbers, you're watching what's happening over there. What'd you say, Elevator? Elevator said you got to know when to cut your losses, though, Coach. What? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm not a quit. I feel like I've been on YouTube. My channel has been active since 2021. And it took me maybe 2 years. But I wasn't watching the numbers. This is what I'm telling you. It took me like 2 years to get to 500 subscribers. Or was that 2023 or 2024? I was like at a little over 500 when I started doing the daily videos that most of you met me through. When like this period of time now, when I started, I was at 500 subscribers. When I started doing daily videos. Wait, I'm just reading the chat. Yeah, I was at 500 when I just started doing the daily videos. And from then till now, my channel has like picked up. But imagine I quit. You would know me. I wouldn't be here talking to you today. So I don't know what cut your losses means. I think sometimes we got to change our mindset instead of cutting the losses. Like figure out something else. If something isn't working, no matter what you try, what's the what? But when you say no matter what you try, what does that mean, and how long are you trying it for? Sometimes you got to give things time. Like if it's something that you know will have value if it works. Grace, you're about to be 86 because you cannot be back because I got 300 and something videos. So there's no way that you watched all of them videos and did all of your homework assignments and came back in 5 minutes. So now you getting timed out. The first time you get timed out, after that, you get 86. And you getting timed out for 5 minutes first. You bugging out. Remember in school, like when your teacher would send you to go do an assignment, and then you come back talking about, I'm finished. And they like, this ain't what I told you to do. Go watch the videos. It took like, yeah, honestly, like it took me it took me a minute to get to 500 subscribers. And I was putting I was putting content out once a week, and sometimes, and I was putting out hour-long vlogs. Like that was where I was making my mistake. But at the same time, looking back on it now, I don't look at it as a mistake. This is how I think. Everybody doesn't think like me. Everybody doesn't, whatever. But I was practicing, I was getting my wings kind of thing. Cause I know that I'm going to have a successful channel. I know this, like, and it's not being arrogant or boastful. I believe in me, and I know that what I have is valuable, and what I can bring is something of value. I know that. Know it. I believe, I know it. But sometimes that's going to take time. It's going to take time to develop and to get where you need to be. Like when you blow up overnight, you don't have the infrastructure. You're not ready. You're not ready for that level or that volume. Cuz I don't even watch that Dodash girl anymore. I don't watch her at all. But I know that when I did stop watching her content, she was starting to, in my opinion, she looked like she was crashing out a little bit. Because she blew up and she didn't really know what to do with it. So what she started doing was those shout outs. She wasn't prepared for that level of people and that much attention. So she didn't really have anything of value to offer anyone. So ask yourself this. If you blew up tomorrow, what do you have if YouTube ended today? What do you have outside of YouTube that's going to keep those people in your orbit so that you're not relying on YouTube for your money? What do you have to offer? So if you can't answer that, you ain't ready to blow up. If you're going to be dependent on views and what's happening on YouTube, then you're not ready. You're not ready. And that's okay. Keep putting out your content and figure out what avenue you can take. Yeah, Supreme, you're not going to agree with me because you be crashing out. I think differently. I don't stress you stressing yourself out over stuff that you cannot control. We can't control when we blow up. We can't control that. You may think, like you mentioned in your live, you might think that you put out this perfect video that's gonna go viral, and it doesn't. Like we can't control it. We don't know what's gonna go viral, and most of the time, things that go viral are ridiculous. Like you could be putting out all of this meaningful content, and then the video that everybody watches is the one you just said, let me just throw this one out, and that goes viral. That's why I was asking you if you're chasing virality. I was asking that. I wasn't telling you you are. I was asking because That gives me more insight as to why you was crashing out and spiraling this morning. Because if you chasing it, you always gonna be chasing it. I don't want to chase that. I want it to come to me. I don't want to chase. I don't chase. I don't chase them. Okay. But you can chase it if you want. I ain't chasing them. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna stress myself out. Yes, it's the truth. Let me read some of the comments. Dodash stay crashing out. Yeah, I can't watch Dodash anymore. Wait, let me go back because I know I missed quite a few comments and people. Lord Jesus. Okay, so this is where I time Grace out. Okay. Okay, coach, thank you for that. Offer some perspective. I am not at 500 yet, and it can be discouraging. When you see others sprint past you, you always remind me to stay focused. Yes, stay focused. And don't be afraid to experiment with your content. Like Danielle, you do lives, and when you do your live, you come on with a purpose and you get off. Sometimes just come on live and talk to your audience and let them get to know you. Just talk to them. Like, as you notice, guys, like I have my live on Sunday, and that's a more structured live. But then during the week, when I come live to do my lunchtime lives, I don't have there's no agenda. I'm just talking and answering people in the comments, and we just vibing. Maybe do stuff like that and get people to know who you are more without having an agenda. Because when you go in live like that, we don't get a chance to really interact with you, because you say I'm not going to be in the chat like that, and you have a point, like you have stuff that you want to get off your chest, and then you get off. So sometimes do a live where you just coming on for an hour and just, or 30 minutes if that's all you have, and you just talking to the people that come in, and just like kind of relax a little bit on getting content out and getting everything having to have like a specific message, because sometimes the message will come out when you're just talking. So Elevated said, okay, so revamp your channel every year for 35 years and you still get no views. You're not wasting your time. Elevated, your mindset is a lot different than mine. I don't think like that. I don't think like that it's gonna happen, like it's gonna take 35 years. Like, if you don't have value, if your content does not have value and you are not, this is not for you, and you're not seeing any traction whatsoever at all, like nothing, like no motion, like you've been on YouTube for 20 years and you have 5 subscribers, fine. But if you see steady growth, but it's not the growth that you want, that's what I'm talking about. Like you taking it to the absolute extreme. And that's what people do. Like, you doing the same thing that people do when I talk to them about working out, and they start mentioning people that drop dead even though they were athletes. And I'm like, those two things do not match. Miss Do It Yourself, hey. Yes, change your way of doing what you're doing to get different results. Yeah, that's what I mean. Supreme crazy. So, yo, Supreme. You gotta stop timing people out if you want to grow on this awesome platform. No, she got timed out because she didn't do her assignment. She has to go and finish her work, and then she can come back. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Hi, Tanika's World. L's Endeavors. Hi, L. How are you? I met you yesterday from the live we did. I'm so good. I'm so glad to see you. And then I see somebody saying hi. Oh, Faith. Hi, Faith. You see me crashing out a little bit? I'm not crashing out. Oh, my Lanta. Elevators. Okay, so 20 years ain't enough time. Who's been on YouTube? 20 years. YouTube has been in existence for 20 years. So who's been on here for 20 years? Please tell me that. Are you locked in? The biggest thing a lot of people are missing is properly using keywords and taking advantage of it. Yes, I get all of that. I get all of that, Chip. The keywords, all of that stuff is important. But if you use all of that stuff and your content is trash, you might be able to get views. Like, a view literally is people clicking on your content. You might be able to get that, but are you going to be able to get, you might even be monetized. You might even get to a point where you get monetized because you get so many views because you have those keywords in SEO. But are you going to have a community that truly comes back, and not just content creators that are trying to build community? I'm talking about regular folks that watch your content because you bring value to them. It has to be more than just the strategy. You also have to put something behind the content that you're putting out. Like, that's what people are missing. Everybody wants people to support and follow and like their content, but they're not putting, like, what are you offering? What are you doing? Like, what value are you bringing? When you watch your content, what are you doing? Like, what is it? Like, what value is behind the content? And I'm not saying you, Chip. I'm just saying in general. Like, people think, okay, if I'm doing this, and this, I should have this. But maybe you need to shift what you're putting out. Try that. Like, try shifting what you're putting out. And I'm not no YouTube guru. I'm just saying, like, instead of quitting, try something else. That's just my opinion, though. And remember, guys, everything I'm saying is my opinion. I am not bashing anyone. I have a way of speaking that is very direct. So when I speak, if it seems like I'm saying you should be doing what I'm doing, that's not the case. Everybody is entitled, and everybody is a perfectly grown human being that can do what the heck they want to do. I'm just saying. Elevator, just wondering, do you know someone who has been trying for 20 years? Right, Troy, that's what I asked him. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I get what he's saying. He's saying, like, how long am I supposed to wait? But I like to watch and I like to listen to celebrities' story, like origin story, right? So not so much of after the fact, after they blew up, but I like to hear all of those no's. I like to hear all of the years and years that they were grinding before they got that break that blew them up. It doesn't happen overnight for everybody. You see the overnight success, but, like, think about Glorilla. Most people have found out about her when she blew up, when she had that viral video that she did. What was the song? Ethnic. What was it called? I can't remember what the song was called, but you know, I can't even sing it. And I'm SINGLE again. I start hanging. Remember when she came out with that song? When she came out with that song, what I do, because this is my brain, I went back, and this girl has been grinding, okay, for 2 to 3 years straight. Videos, songs, trying, grinding, and none of it was hitting like that song, the single song. But she kept going. What did she quit when the song she thought was gonna hit for her didn't hit, and she like, oh, this is rigged. I ain't never gonna do it. She didn't do that. She kept grinding. She was sleeping on somebody's couch. That's what I like to watch. I like to watch that because we are in a microwave culture and we want everything now. We think if we do this, we do that, we do this, we get monetized in 30 days. So, okay, you get monetized in 30 days. That don't mean, in my book, because I don't want to get monetized and make 2 cents on a video. Chatbot. Right. I know, Elevated, you're exaggerating. Elevated said, I'm exaggerating to get my point across. Okay, let's say 5 years then. I heard some creators say to try to connect with your audience outside of YouTube. You have to. After 5 years and nothing is working, then the vision might be wrong. When you say nothing, I don't like. I have a hard time. I have a hard time with that because this is similar. You know, I always tie it back to weight loss because I'm a fitness coach. People tell me I can't lose weight. It's never worked for me. I've never been able to. See that never word? It's not working. Maybe you need to try a different way. Danielle said, LOL, crashing out when the algorithm is designed to be random gaming psychology. To know better and still not do better be my problem. That's the truth. Who said something? Somebody, Trish deleted somebody. I know I'm way behind on the chat. Just bear with me, guys. I agree, elevated. If all the marks have been hit during that time. Faith said, a great reminder. I just, what? A great reminder, I'm sorry, I just got from Just Jazzy was to always remember your content is not about you and what you want to put out. It's about your audience. Give the people what they want. That's true, Faith. Yes, Faith. I agree with that, but then I don't agree with that because I'm not, because then you turn into, you got to give people what they want, yes, but then you also, it has to be in alignment, to, in my opinion, with what you feasibly can do for the long term because you don't want to turn into a puppet. If this is your goal to be on YouTube full time, and you're always people pleasing, that's another form of people pleasing. Now, to a certain degree, yes, you can't just be talking about silver paint when ain't nobody want to hear about that. I'm not saying that, but kind of, you know what I mean? Like, to a certain degree, yes, you have to do what your audience wants. But then at the same time, I don't want to completely sell myself out because then what do I have left for me? If that makes any sense to you, just Danielle. Lord, Coach going to have me on here rambling. I will try though. Homebody Trish said, Faith, that's probably one of the hardest things to do sometimes, but I agree 100 times over. Oh, we timed out Grace again? She acting up? She came back talking about she did it? Are you locked in? Or Chip, what's up, Chip? Said the numbers lied. Stop counting dead subs. The reason y'all think things ain't working is because you're expecting dead subs to perform miracles. Bars. And that's why I don't like the subscriber count. I don't have this. I mean, if it happens and I truly develop a community that large, wow. But I'm not so concerned with getting 100,000 subscribers. I'm more concerned with having 5 to 10,000 subscribers that are fully engaged in my content. That's different. Is you can have 100,000 subscribers and then you can start, you can have you can do like a meet and greet and nobody shows up, or you only get 10 people that show up. You don't have that engaged audience. I'd rather have 10,000 subscribers that are fully engaged. I asked the question a long time ago. I said, would you rather have a video that gets a lot of views, or would you rather a video that gets less views but you get more watch time hours? I say I would rather a video that gets less views and more watch time. Because I don't care about the optics. The other one is all about the optics. About, oh wow, 100, you had 5,000 people watch that video. You can have 5,000 people watch your video because, like I said before, a view is people clicking on the video, and that's it. They don't even have to watch it for 30 seconds, and that's a view. So it doesn't matter to me if you're getting that many views. It's about the watch time, as we know when we're all trying to get monetized. Tanika said, when I go live, that's what I do. I talk to everyone that comes in. I don't have a topic, but they like being in there because I'm talking. Yes, because you're talking to them. Exactly. Low Carb Queen. I know you've been in here for a while. If you're still here, hi. She said, hey, Coach, and everyone in the live. Guys, if you're not connected to Low Carb Queen, please connect to her. She silently went and hit her 1K like maybe a month or two ago, honey. and she's almost at 1100, or maybe she is at 1100 right now. Oh wow, I'm really behind on the chat. Anthony, hi Anthony. Anthony said 20 years and 5 subscribers. Maybe it's time to hang it up. What you think? Oh Lord, Chip, you are speaking. What did Chip say? I missed Chip's comment. Oh, he said focus on the people who are constantly in your comment section. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you want to focus on, you want to, but that's just that's just respecting your audience. It's respecting people. If people are taking the time to comment, then I really try my best to respond to everybody's comment and to read the comments. Like, that's just out of respect, like that they took the time to watch your video and comment. Like, I'm not so much focused, like I said, I'm not so much focused on, like, I'm really focused on building a real community, like really inspiring people. Yes, monetization is important, all of that is important, yes, and that will come, I know it will, that's gonna come. But if I'm hyper focused on that, it's just, I don't know, that's just the way I look at it. This is what I'm talking about. Alham Tech. You see these people right here? He said, Auntie, you scared me. So then leave. You probably left already because I ain't got time. And you can call me Auntie. Auntie is a term of endearment. You prince, whatever. Hey, Coach Meereen, I just recreated your thumbnail, sent it to you by email. It would mean a lot to me if you could check it and share your feedback here live. I'm really excited to know what you... Actually, the answer is no, sir. I don't know who you are. And I know that a lot of these people that are trying to... I don't know what y'all trying to do. Trying to make money and create stuff for people. I feel you. Like, I thank you for doing that. But, you know, I'll check it out later. The Supreme View. Never... Y'all not getting it. Never give up. Keep posting. If you can't post for 75 years and only get 2 views, be happy. You're a loser. Ignore them dead subs. Okay, you can put in timeout too, because you having an issue with repeating yourself. Hi, Queen. I know you probably, if you're still here, you probably been in here for a while. The Supreme View, I know she's getting mad at me. Hell, even Homebody Trish checked me. I'm not gonna kick you out. Y'all are entitled to your opinion. I just don't want you to blow a blood vessel. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you want to blow one, child? Blow it. Anthony, hey, yeah, Tanika, I have to catch you live some more. Yeah, my people got me. He said, Supreme said, type the same shit again, and I'm gonna put your punk ass in timeout. You know what they trying to do? They do that. They send you emails too, guys. So anybody in here that's been getting emails from people telling you your channel is garbage and your SEO and you could blow up if you do their program, hit delete and block. It's a scam. These platforms are search engines. Is the content you're doing something that people are looking for? Yes. Is the content you're doing something people are looking for? Also, but you probably, that's why I wanted to do channel reviews or video reviews, but people are, I'm noticing now, or I'm realizing now, that people are hypersensitive and nobody wants to be critiqued for real. And that's a part of growth. Like, if you're able to hear what people are saying, if people are saying it in a constructive way. But sometimes if you don't agree with somebody else, then people really be in their feelings on this app. like in their feelings for real and like have resentment towards you, when honestly like none of this is like a personal attack. The only people that do these personal attacks be these trolls that come in. But people really be in their feelings. Ooh, Supreme, I'm not reading that. He said that such and such is a horrible example of how we make the wrong people famous. Are you talking about Glorilla? Wow, that's harsh. Jeez. Faith said, Supreme, I give that honor to Sexy Red. She should have quit. I wish she would have quit. You're missing the point. Oh, you still trolling. I get it. I get it, Supreme. You still trolling. Her too, Faith. I'm more at the, and I'm not even, I don't know Sexy Red's story. I don't know her story. But I'm talking more about like about Glorilla and what happened with her career and what's happening with her career and how she could have gave up. And sometimes it takes a couple years before things really happen for you. Monique. Hi, Monique. She said, hey, coach in chat. Hey, girl. Faith said, I get what you're saying. Hey, Monique. Everybody saying hi to Monique. Mary's Life Journey. Hey, girl. Yes, low carb cream did her thing. Muhammad Ali. I've seen that name before. I don't know if you're still here, but hi. And if you're here, you better behave. I'm seeing things. What's going on? Ooh, Damo said, I troll those fake SEO gurus. I need all the comments I can get. You are not wrong. People don't want to hear the truth. That's true. Oh my God, I made it to the end of the thing. That's why I let vidIQ do the channel review. This way they don't think I'm being messy, negative, or non-supportive. vidIQ. Hold on, guys. Oh, it's locked on the bottom. I should turn the camera off. I got shorts on. I don't want y'all to see my booty. Hey, you about to go?
You still live? Or you done?
Yeah, I'm live.
Oh.
What happened?
I'm gonna get the other car too.
That beep, Supreme, is not the smoke detector. That is the front door, for your information. We went through this already. Didn't we go through this? We changed the batteries. That's somebody else that don't do that. I ain't saying no names. Because that person isn't here to defend themselves. But what I was saying is like there's a second lock that has to be unlocked. Why are you saying names in the chat? They not here to defend themselves. And I could unlock it for him, or he could use his key. But if I get up, then the little shorts I got on is gonna be on live, and we're not doing that. I don't do that. I'm not showing you. I don't need to. I'm not selling that. We're not selling that. What was I? I be forgetting what I'm saying. Lord have His mercy. Let me go back up. I think I'll remember. Oh, vidIQ. Yeah, I don't use vidIQ. I don't use vidIQ. I don't watch any of those YouTube growth channels or growth for the information. The only thing I did was I read the YouTube guidelines, and that's about it. Like I don't use I go against all of the stuff y'all be saying. And not even going against it. It's just that it's not my scene. Like Chat GBT. Like everyone's like, oh, use Chat GBT for all of your thumbnails and all of your titles. I don't do that. Like, and my titles are what they are. I mean, some videos do better than others. But what I'm focusing on in this era of my YouTube career is my content and like getting better with like editing, getting better with engaging, being more comfortable in front of the camera. Like everything for me anyway is in stages. Because this is a marathon. This is the way I'm thinking of it, is that this YouTube journey is a marathon. So you got to pace yourself. And I mean, titles are important, thumbnails are important for people to see your content and stuff. But if everybody's using ChatGPT, everybody's titles are going to be the same, right? Everybody's titles are gonna start to look the same, and it's gonna all be like similar wording because it's all coming from ChatGPT. Just my opinion. I know that people are probably rolling their eyes like, "Oh my God, this girl is dumb. Why won't she just use ChatGPT?" But that's my opinion. And using those tools and stuff is important, but I'm trying to like learn how to go into my studio and figure out how to do things like kind of on the back end on my own and reading my own numbers. Just kind of learning for me, learning for myself instead of like relying so much on them outside stuff. What do you guys think? I see nobody's responding anymore. Did I lose you? Did you guys leave me? That's okay, because I can talk to myself. It's fine. Oh, Lord. Green Hornet said, what the F? Halloween already? What the F is that? It's your mama's dirty. That's what it is. It's your mama's stankin'. That's what it is. Get out of here. It's your... You think this is... Ah. You don't like black women, just say that. You know, it's fine. I'm juicy. I don't know what you're talking about. But I don't give a... I hate YouTube. But Supreme, I don't want you to hate YouTube because I think you are your own content, but you're very stubborn. Like, the best content you do, in my opinion, like your reaction videos are funny, they're great, they're hilarious. But the reason why they're funny and great and hilarious is because you're funny and great and hilarious. You are your content. So if you did prison videos, if you did story times talking about your prison videos, the funny thing about it is you're funny. So you don't have to think of yourself as, oh, I don't want to be a prison YouTuber. I think you are limiting yourself in that way, like thinking of yourself as, if I do prison content, then I'm a prison YouTuber. No, it's The Supreme View. Your channel name is perfect. Duh. You don't gotta niche down and only do one thing. And you're like, oh, people won't watch. Well, right now, your impressions are low. And I think that's a sign for you. I know you don't believe in God. So it's a sign from the universe telling your behind, try something else. Do something else. Put out a video talking about an experience, but be as funny and as crazy as Supreme is on that video. Your impressions are low anyway, so you might as well like try everything. Like, don't quit. You are the thing. You are your personality is the thing. Are You Locked In said, great way to be, but for those that want results. He said, great way for me, but he's like, okay, yeah. You can keep doing what you're doing with your no results ass. But for people that want the channel to grow, woo! But that's what I'm saying, Chip. I hear what you're saying. For real, he said, great way to be, but for those that want results now, might as well get as much help as possible. But so that's what he's talking about, the people that want the quick fix, that want their channel to grow now. But what I'm saying, or what I'm thinking about is long term. I'm talking about like sustaining your YouTube channel for the long term. When you do that quick stuff, in 10 years from now, where are you going to be? Are you still going to be doing that? Are you still going to be able to sustain that level of going and doing? Are you going to be able to do that? And are you really and truly developing a long term community base that's actually going to follow you? God forbid YouTube died tomorrow, that will follow you off of YouTube and look for you off of YouTube. That's what I'm talking. I'm talking about legacy building here. I'm talking about like creating a brand, not just creating a channel that blows up in 30 days. Damo said, I like chat. I like GBT though. I usually tweak the results to tailor it to fit to me. True, that's good. Supreme said that profile has 30 subs. He can't handle black women. And he definitely can't handle someone like a me. Okay? I feel you on YouTube being a marathon. I couldn't agree with you more. It is. Trish said, I told him this earlier. Damo said, tell him, coach, his channel name is lit. Look, he ain't responded. The Supreme responds to what I said. Sabin Tony. Hey, Sabin Tony. How you doing? Big up on the self. Bull. Faith said, I agree with Coach Supreme, but ChatGPT is helpful because it's learning more about you each time you use it. I don't think everyone will end up looking, sounding the same. It can customize. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Faith. It's just, I think it's more about me and not wanting to have to rely on that. I want to keep my mind sharp and be able to like think on my toes and really learn these tools, because again, I'm thinking about long term, and I'm thinking about like having to create. I don't want my creative part of me to die because I'm always using ChatGPT and I'm not thinking on my own. That's more of what it is. It's not so much, because I know that ChatGPT is very bright. And one day that thing gonna wake up. It's gonna. Trish said, "It's so crazy how we can see each other's. How we blah blah blah. Sorry, let me start over. It's so crazy how we can see what others have, and the actual person completely misses the mark. I'm talking about the majority, not Supreme. That's true." Glad you said that. Brand. Yes, brand. That's what we're trying to build. The Supreme View said, I hate everything and everybody. Supreme, I'm so serious. Calculate. I use calculator sometimes, but I'm not even kidding you. And I work with numbers at my job. I'll still like do manual numbers because I think I read too much. And when you read too much, it makes you think too deeply into things. Because I think about like, if you don't keep your mind sharp, you'll lose it. So we're relying a lot on outside things to think for us. And I think about Alzheimer's. I think about these things because we ain't getting younger. We getting older. And you see, like, you got to look down the road. What's coming? What's coming? So I try to keep the brain sharp and force myself to think and create on my own, you know? Uh, are you talking to me? Are you locked in? I don't want to assume. You could be talking to Supreme. You're a brand without. I mean, that is me because Supreme's monetized. Thank you. But you know what, Chip, I kind of built my brand off of YouTube before I came on YouTube. I've been doing my fitness business since 2020 when the pandemic started, and I was one of the businesses that was able to continue after the pandemic and everybody went back to work. People went back to work, but I kept doing my virtual business and it's thriving. And what's happening is I'm getting people that are working from home now, or people that went back to work, but the only time they can work out is in the evening, and they come and they work out with me. I have people that do the pre-tape workouts, like they can't do it with me live at 7, but they do the workouts whenever they can. So it's a blessing. It's a real blessing. And I built that prior to YouTube. But then once I had started doing the classes, I was like, ooh, I watch other people on YouTube. Why don't I start a channel? So I did, but I started the channel blind. I did not look at anything I didn't look at any of that growth stuff or grow your channel or none of that. So I just started the channel and started putting content out. And I slowly built. Some of the people that are still in my comments and still watching my content to this day found me back then. And that's a testament to the content, like that they actually still watch all these like years later, you know. LOL Supreme. If I was your supervisor or coworker, I'd say take a mental health PTO day. Are you like, oh, yeah, I read that. I don't like calculators. I get that for sure. Titles are my weakness. That's all I use it for. Supreme, back away from the keyboard. No, leave it. Like, let him vent. He needs to vent. I get it, Supreme, because you know why I get his frustration? And I be teasing you, Supreme. Like, I hope everybody understands that in the chat. Like, I'm a troll too. Like, I could troll and be saying the most sarcastic stuff, and people think I'm dead serious, but in my mind, I'm joking. But I get that everybody don't get the joke. And Supreme, that happens to you too. Like, you could be trolling and people don't really get the joke. It's just kind of the way some people are. Like, they just kind of are like that. I'm very sarcastic. But I get it, Supreme. Like, I get your frustration because when I told you this before, when I first met you and I first saw your channel, I automatically, just from the look of your channel, I automatically assumed you had 100,000 subscribers, or you at least had 50K. I thought you were like a bigger channel. When I saw your channel and then I looked at the subscriber count and it was at 700 something, and I said out loud, huh? So I get it. Like, you put in all of the work, like you said, you're in tech, you were able to like take your skills and apply it to YouTube. But then now you've done that piece and you're good at that. But now you've got to take your personality and apply that to YouTube. Bars. You heard? You got to take that personality and apply that to YouTube. And don't focus so much on the numbers, which is hard for you. That's hard for you. And just while this is what I was thinking too. I was like, this is like the perfect opportunity for you to start trying anything, because you're not seeing the impressions. This is the perfect time. So like, you've been doing all these reaction videos. So now put out a video talking about your time in prison or something, and spin it. Like, just talk about it, but like, you know how you talk on your lives? Just do that in a sit down video. Don't be so like, you could be doing the sit down video, but really throw their personality in there. Like how you do on your lives. Like, get loose. Bring your cognac or something. Take a few sips and be like, all right, y'all want to hear a real prison story? and get into it. Let people see your personality. Like, you can be a prison, so-called prison channel or whatever, or share your prison content without like being like, I was in prison, and you know what I'm saying? Like, share it in that way, and then do a video talking about what it's like to be like when you started working in tech and all of that. And let me tell y'all something. They gave a felon, and but you know how you do. Bring your cognac, bring your cigar, and let's go. Like, stop acting like you ain't got it. Just because right now you're not seeing the numbers, that doesn't mean quit. And if you quit, I'm coming to Tennessee. I'm gonna find you. Tris, he definitely needs a mental health day. Make sure y'all go look at my TD Jakes video after this live. After. Ah, yeah, we got notifications. Hi, girl dad. That preem voice was crazy work. The same way you doing your lives. Yep, the same way you doing your lives. And do story time. Like, come on. Don't piss me off, because that's when I get mad. I'll get mad for real when people give up on themselves. When you got it. Like, what are you talking about? There are people on here that ain't got no personality. And they not giving up. You got the personality, so you better, you better let it shine. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I'm like, this guy is losing. That's why I kept saying spiraling. Because I'm like, dude, you've got the personality. Your damn channel name is The Supreme View. Like, what are you talking about? Hi there, BFF.
Yo.
He's hot. Ooh, ciao. Hello, daddy. Hello, daddy. Any of my married ladies in the building, you still blush when you see a man after all these years? Anybody still blush? What's up? Girl dad. I'm not snorting. He makes me snort. Ooh, no, the live, he gotta go to work. He gotta go to work. Yes, I still blush. And that's a blessing. You know, they don't talk about that enough. Oh, Lord, Supreme, please. I know you're trolling, but don't troll like that. Like, it's not funny, because we'll get concerned for real and be reaching out to Mrs. Supreme. You know, she was in my live yesterday. You probably know. I know you're joking, but not joking. I know you're joking, but, you know, still, don't say that, okay? What I want you to do for real, Supreme, is, like, get out of your head, pause, and goddamn, just turn the camera on and be like, F it. Bring your cognac. You could pour it on the camera, pour it, take a sip, and be like, since YouTube is messing with my impressions anyway, let me just go ahead and tell y'all a story. That would be dope. That would be dope, yo. And just off the cuff, tell your story. Or up in the camera too, like. That would be funny. Blushing, you ain't been married long enough. But you see, we've been married since 2019. But we've been together, not 18 years. You've been married 18 years. Do not all up in the camera. What you trying to say? I could look. She said, yeah, we got married in 2019, but we've been together since 2011. I mean, that's not as long as, you know, you've been together, but for me, that's a big deal, especially after the story I shared with you guys, and I was married when I was younger, and to get to meet someone else and to like actually trust enough to love them like that and to marry them, and still after all this time when he walk in the room I still blush. I see him every damn day. Oh, Supreme, talk about do not. I guess he meant do not get all up in the camera. All up in my nostrils. I don't have no shit. I'm not like, look, I've lived. Mama has lived. I know who I am. And Supreme, I know you have the blessing of being an old 40-year-old too. So you know who you are. Like, I hope you were, the whole thing earlier when you was crashing out, looking at your numbers and all that. I hope all of that was jokes. And you are not planning to quit. Because I'm not playing around. I will come and find you in Tennessee. You are not quitting. Like, just change it up. Do a video just changing it up and see what happens. Do do Crystal's reflection challenge and show and react to your first prison video. Boom! Reaction video. There you go. Do that. Do something different. I got boogers. Tanisha said, Tanisha. Who the hell Tanisha? Tanika said, I'm in the background, but Supreme, are you okay? You are crashing out in the comment. Supreme is fine. And we gonna get Supreme together because I don't know who he first. The first crash out was, I denounce my throne. We leaving. Are you locked in? I don't want nothing to do with none of y'all. I'm out of here. But you know, I get it. Like when there's a group of people, especially a group of content creators, and content creators are very opinionated people. I guess you have to be outspoken to a certain degree. I guess you have to be to be producing content. Even the people that say that they're like introverts, you have some kind of that gene inside of you. Pause. But so it's bound to happen when a bunch of people get together that there'll be some dissension in the ranks. But I ignore all of that. I already stated what I think Are You Locked In is, and you still have to build your own audience. And some people are not going to be satisfied. Some people are not going to feel like they're being seen. But make yourself seen. That's my response to that. It is what it is. Like, and with Supreme, I'm joking with him. Like I feel like I think he gets it. I feel like I can joke like this with Supreme because he has tough skin. I know I can't joke like that with everybody. And he has every right to be like, I think it's best for me to separate because he was seeing what he thought was like that circular thing where only Are You Locked In people were being shown his content. And I get that. So I totally understand. And obviously we still mess with Supreme. So we wasn't like, we ain't messing with him no more. Not at all. And I don't look at Are You Locked In as a gang where if you gotta be jumped in and out. If you don't feel like it's benefiting you and you want to leave, then go ahead. Like, but I feel like at the same time we're all grown, so people can make the decision to do what they want, and that's with anything. That's with anything, and I think we're too old to be for anybody to feel any kind of way about that, especially not on a platform where we all came onto this platform by ourselves. Yeah, Peacock, for real. Let me read some of these. I'm reading the comments in my head, but I wasn't. Tanika said, "Oh, Supreme, what's wrong? I might have missed something. You keep a lot of us motivated. You can't be crashing out and leaving us." Just Danielle, yeah, blah blah blah. Just Danielle said, "Love to see it. All kinds of love. Shout out to all the lovers in the chat. Yay!" Homebody Trish said he won't. Girl Dad said, "Keep giving them what they can't keep denying. Stand on that." Yes, content, man. Just Danielle said, What are those symbols, Supreme? I can't tell what they are. Supreme be trying to get my licenses yanked, make it beep. She said licenses. Okay, how you doing? Yanked, making me party to foolishness. Tanika said, "Hey Trish, I miss speaking to a few people. Hey girl, dad." And then Supreme crazy behind put Danielle, and I think that's a peacock. Tanika said, I have my crash out moments. Everybody does, right?" Nah, Supreme is getting jumped because he is talking crazy. Where was it, Supreme? Supreme said he found his Hogwarts legacies. Where was it? On your nightstand? And you blaming everybody, your wife, your daughter. I'm like, it's gonna be on his nightstand. Oh, those symbols are wizards. I don't watch that kind of stuff, sir. It was up under the TV stand. My youngest daughter. Look, why you blaming everybody else? You did it. He said it was up under the TV stand. My youngest daughter must have hid it. Yeah, you go through all of the emotions with YouTube. You do. I haven't been feeling like frustrated lately, but who knows? You know, you never know what's coming. Like the last couple of videos I put out, they haven't like done that well as far as views, but I just keep going, you know. It is what it is. People don't want to see that. I show them something else. But you know what video is doing well for some reason? Well, as far as views, I guess. I forgot what the name of the video is. And I literally did that video in 10 minutes. Or however long the video is. Oh, I'm glad you found it. Play it on live so I can vicariously live through you. Justin, you literally may do that. Yeah, maybe you could do that too. Game, Supreme. Try everything. Remember, the name of your channel is The Supreme View. Just like, you know how people name their channel like Crystal's World or whatever. You can do whatever. It's because it's your world. It's your view. We're looking at the world through your eyes. So, honey, you don't have to stick to one thing. So get out of your own way. You said you want to go viral. Get out of your own way and start putting out different types of videos. Thank you. I know for a fact that gaming niche is over. Oh, Lord. Here he goes with his damn overthinking. I know for a fact the gaming niche is oversaturated. But I may just do it anyway. Okay, maybe I should read the whole comment first. I may just do it anyway. That way, while I'm playing, I can be racking up some watch hours. I don't know. Supreme, try everything. Do gaming. Do stuff that you do. You game. You game. React to your first prison video. React to that since you do reaction videos. React to that. Do your thing, brother. Like, come on. Don't limit yourself. I be telling my husband the same thing. That's how he started the channel. I was like, you have the personality, like let it shine. That's kind of what takes you there. You should do gaming. I do, and don't worry about how many people join. Right. Just try it. Try that. And you're monetized already. Make sure you monetize that live. Can I ask you here you go. I love when he does this. Supreme be cracking me up. He don't just ask the question. He be like, can I ask you a personal question? Serious though. Like, give me a serious answer. I'm trying to talk like Supreme. Like, give me a serious answer. That way I can understand your mental stance. Okay, Supreme. Let me put my serious hat on. Go. I'm waiting. Faith said, listen, these kids on YouTube will run your numbers up quick. And summer is coming too. They're going to be on YouTube all summer. Do you believe some people are just losers and everybody is not going to win? Okay, let me answer seriously. I do not think that everyone is a loser. I think sometimes you're putting your eggs in one basket and there's another way for you. I think everybody has a thing that they can do well and they should focus on that. It might not be YouTube, it might not be social media because you might not have the personality for it. But I wouldn't call them a loser. They just have a different talent. It might be something else. Some people are best in the background, like being the person that keeps everything in order. They're, everybody's not a winner, but but winning on YouTube, you talking about, or in life, like some people are just complete losers, like they don't do anything. I think there are people like that that just don't do anything. I guess I don't think like this, Supreme Shot. I believe in speaking to people's power and finding it. Now that's up to them if they do that. That's up to them if they do it. But I think that everybody has a special gift. And you got to tap into what that is. It might not be what you want it to be, though. Like some people want it to be being in front of the camera, or some people want to be an actress, right? And they try and try and try, and it doesn't work for them. And then they're forced into directing, or they're forced into producing, and they excel because that's really where they need to be. So are they a loser because they didn't make it as an actress? That's how I think. I'm more with the pivot. Like you can pivot, you can try something else, don't give up, that kind of thing. But I don't think there's some people that are just losers. I think some people give up and they don't tap into who they are supposed to be. And then in that case, if you do that and you give up on yourself, then you kind of are a loser. Right, that's a good question, Trish. Trish said, "What is a loser to you, Supreme?" No, Trish, we ain't doing this. You know good and well what a loser is. So, in my definition, a loser is someone that just has no ambition, that does nothing, that leeches off of other people, and has low morals. So, there are people like that. So, yes, there are losers. There are losers out there. Um, but the way that the question read for me was that you were comparing like people that win, and I'm assuming you mean on YouTube, people that win against people that lose. And in that respect, I think if we're talking about like growth on YouTube or growth in a career, then it's a little different. Just Danielle said, Coach, you wouldn't be who you are if you did if you didn't think that the if you didn't think, I think that's supposed to be the way you think. Same is true for Supreme. Both perspectives have value and have their respective audiences. Having said that, I agree with you. Thank you. Supreme Trish said, yes, but the loser to me can make a shift. Right. They may be a loser dad, but then choose to get it together. Could be a loser at school and then decide they want to do better. Right. And then, like, I guess that's the social worker in me. And then I think about, because I think about why is someone giving up? This is how I think, Supreme. I know I'm driving you nuts. Because Supreme sees things in black and white, and there is no bending. So, and that's fine. Like Danielle said, that I respect his perspective. Like that's how he thinks. But I think about like why are people giving up? What's making them do that? This is how I think. Ah. But I'm at the same time, even though I think that way, I'm not going to exert countless amounts of my energy to help you not be a loser. I'm not going to do that either, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to coddle someone repeatedly. I'll give you suggestions, I'll give you grace, I'll help you in some kind of way. But if you continue with the foolishness, then you just going to be a fool. You feel me? But a real life loser. Yeah, there are like, to be honest with you, Trish, there are people that present as real life losers. There are. Look, we pissing off Supreme. Look, he said, OMG, these people, Lord, give me strength. Truly Prim, hi. Prim. I didn't even know you were still here, girl. Hey. She said, I was going to say, Trish, once a loser, always a loser. LOL, they might act like they got it together, but they will always be fake. Faith said, I agree, Trish. Like, I feel like I was a loser on my old channel, feeling like a winner with this new channel, but putting to use my lessons learned. But you see that, Faith? You felt like you were a loser. And let's take aside, like, you felt like you were a loser on your YouTube channel, but meanwhile, you're already a winner. You're already a winner. Like, you have all of these skills. You have a booming career. You have your life the way that you want it. You live a comfortable life. You've already won. So how in the hell can you be a loser? What? You's a winner in my book, girl. The world just needs to catch up. Sure. Prim, you think so? Let me think. If I know a loser who turned it around. I do. I do, because the job I worked in, I know people that have turned it around. And really they were misunderstood. They were misunderstood and they were able to turn it around. But not everyone is like that, you know. I did everything wrong on my old channel. But you know what? The way that I think, and I know I be getting on people's nerves because but this is how I keep going. This is just who I am. I can't help it. So, Faith, even though your old channel failed, how many lessons have you learned from that channel? And because your channel failed, you reached out to Eb, she gave you those nuggets. You started a new channel. Because you started the new channel, you met us. And she shouted you out on your channel. You were able to grow all of that. And now you have that skill set from the old channel. Girl, it was on purpose. All of that was on purpose, in my opinion. You might not think like that. You might be like, girl, shut up. But it was on purpose. Because now look. And now you will appreciate it even more. Like when you come on your lives and you see all these people in your lives, you're like, oh my God, like I never, like before. And it gives you a different level of appreciation. I'm so happy for you. Supreme said, Faith, you are not my mind's idea of a loser in no shape, form, or fashion. Thank you, Prim. Oh, this is Faith saying, thank you, Prim, but I was doing loser type behavior over there. Homebody Trust, exactly, Faith. That's my point. Everyone's idea of a loser is different, right? Most people wouldn't classify you as a loser even on your own channel. My outlook would be that was a stepping stone, right? Me and Trish, like we hear Trish, yep. That was a stepping stone for real. Word, Faith, but loser would not have learned the lessons. Tell her, Danielle. You learned the lessons and used them to move forward. Failure is not fatal. Amen. Amen. Let's hey. Don't get me shouting up in here. Ha! Failure is not fatal. Woo! Bars. I'm not talking about YouTube at all. I'm talking about life. Yes, I know, Supreme. I just can't help but bring it back to you. It's like what we are all enmeshed together in. So I guess that's why I bring it up so much. All right, y'all. I don't know any losers who turned it around. She really went and did an assessment. Like, okay, no, he's still a loser. Yeah, she's still a loser too. Oh no. Failure used to produce growth. Wait, failure used to produce growth is not really failure, is it? Yes. It's not. It's something that you had to go through to grow. And it's not really failure. Ooh, my man dressed like a boss. Yeah, smelling all good, looking as good as he wanna look. Yes, I love it for him. Exactly, Trish, my point. Homebody Trish. So I'm going with the facts. Once a loser, always a loser. Supreme said, misunderstood. Just Danielle, you are letting me down from all of your studies of human psychology. You know there are losers, ma'am. Some people will not thrive. They will not grow. They will not do better. They are the stagnant swamp water in which frogs take shits in. Damn.
Well, spring.
You are the stagnant swamp water in which frogs take shits in. What? That is a read. Whoo, that made me, oh my God. You are, that sounds like some real country reading right there. You are the stagnant swamp water in which frogs take shits in. What? Woo. I did not say were not. I said faith is not. Okay? Supreme. Faith is not. Agreed. Exactly. Faith is not. Yes, I definitely thought about it like that, especially after talking to Ebony, and that's true. It really does give you another level of appreciation. It does. And I'm so glad that we came in contact with you, Faith. Like, so everything happens for a reason. Love you big. I can hear you saying that. Let me see if I can do it. Love you big. Love. I can't. I'm trying. I got to watch a few more videos. You and Supreme accent. You have your keys, baby? Kisses. Bye, babe. See you later. You smell good. What you tell them hoes?
You can tell them.
No, you gotta say it. You gotta practice.
Back up, bitch.
Yeah, you heard that? That's what you gotta tell all the hoes of the world. If they get too close, tell them back up, be up. Shh. Back up. Patrick, we've seen that the first time. Exactly. Like, but you know what it is? Did you guys watch Danielle's live? She did a live on Trolls. And she talked about that. It's attention seeking behavior. Patrick, you ain't no effing body. She doesn't have to read it, MFR. Say something else. I'm going to time you out. See how I censored it in real time? What did girl that say? How come I'm not seeing all the comments? Oh, he laughing. Trim. Lord of Jesus. Truly Prim said, on the other hand, I feel like if I do post every day, my videos will be a fail because nobody's really watching them. I'm going back to no more than 30 views per video other than the grocery hauls. If I do post every day, my videos will be a fail. What's a fail? I post every day. Well, during the week. I post like a video every day during the week. Monday through Friday. What happened? Monday through Friday. I don't know, guys. Like, it really depends on what you consider a fail. Like, how many views do you consider a fail? Ooh. I'm going to leave this comment up. What comment? What did he say? Ah, I don't want that. What? Babylon. Get out of here. What did they say? I'm not scared of no troll. Rebuked by the pastor. On the other hand, but you know what I think? The daily videos for me anyway. It's really a self challenge, like getting myself disciplined to pick that camera up even when I don't feel like it, and to edit every night and get a video out. It's honing my editing skills. Not so much like the fancy, like fancy editing. I mean being able to edit in a shorter period of time and create a cohesive thing. You understand what I'm saying? And the views are going to be the views. I'm not worried about the output. I'm worried about the input. I don't know if that makes sense. And if you guys are shaking your head, think I'm crazy. But on top of that, like when you put the video out, whatever the message is or whatever you're doing, tell a story. Like if you're putting videos out just to be putting them out, and there's no real like what's the point of this video? Ask yourself that. Like, what's the point? So, Prim said, "Do you think I should give people more time to miss me?" We are small YouTubers. You see, YouTube got lots of stuff happening, right? There's a lot of people on YouTube, and even just within our group, there's a lot of people. Like even within our group, if I don't see your video on my timeline, I might forget. So I'm not gonna go looking for your channel. So the more videos you put out, the more you're gonna be in my face. This is what I think. Put the video out. Like put videos out. But if you're gonna put videos out, like even though like during the week you'll see like the style of my video is similar every day, I'm talking about something else, something different. I'm giving you some kind of message or something in them videos, and I try to do little different things with editing in each video. That's what I do. I mean, that's me. Whatever. Is that right or wrong? I don't know. But if you are gonna start doing more videos, like try changing it up. Like do one video showing one thing, do another video talking about something else or doing something else. I don't know. Get thee behind me. Patrick is giving paternalistic, 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 attention-seeking behavior. Danielle, what did you get on your SAT? Danielle be using SAT words in regular conversation. The Supreme View, Prim, you want to hear something? Yo, Supreme cracks me up with that. Danielle, you want to hear something? Truly Prim said, but you have like over 100 views. In my opinion, you should have at least the norm 10% of views compared to subscribers. But you have like over 100 views. In my opinion, you should have at least the norm 10% of views. Oh, okay. So you're saying if you put up a video, you should. How many subscribers do you have, Prim? You have like how many you got? Like 1,600 or something like that. I don't remember how many you have. So you're saying you should have like 140 views per video. But like Chip was saying earlier, sometimes your views are like, sometimes some of your subscribers are dead subscribers. So you're counting your views based on your subscriber count, but some of those subscribers ain't even around no more. Maybe their channel ain't even active, or they don't even be on YouTube like that anymore. So you can't base your views on your subscriber count is what I'm saying. That's kind of why I stopped caring so much about the numbers and more about the message, the content that I'm putting out, and also me learning a new skill to put in my toolbox, because like I said, this is a marathon, not a sprint. So if you worry so much about, oh, I put this video out, it only got 30 views, you're already defeating yourself. And then then you're gonna be in your head like, oh, nobody's watching. And then when you put out your next video, you're chasing something. And when you start putting out content chasing something, it's your content suffers. Just put the content out and make sure that your content is a real representation of you. That's just my opinion, by the way. I keep saying that because I know there's people that don't agree with that, but I'm talking from me and how I'm able to keep myself from crashing out and worry so much about these numbers. And, oh, my channel is not doing X, Y, and Z. Just be true to yourself and you can never fail. Because you got it, Prim. You got the personality, so just be true to you. Okay. Oh, kiss from Jay, my girl. She said, Coach, I've been in the background. Y'all been cracking me up. I have been trying to take care of this shit. You gonna get it, baby. You gonna get it. Yes, girl, I feel the same way when it comes to making daily videos. Yeah, because me and you in the same, you do the same thing, Jay. You make daily videos. And it's really, you got to think about like, well, if your goal is to be on YouTube for the long haul, like for real, and then if you know in your heart of hearts, and this is me, I'm gonna hold your hand. If you know in your heart of hearts that you're not really trying to thug it out and be wading in the water and all this, then maybe YouTube isn't for you. Maybe you just need to be a viewer, and maybe there's another avenue you can take. Because it takes work. Like even after, like I know we're chasing this big number. Some of you are chasing like the subscriber count and all these views and stuff and the money and all of that you make. But that, once you get to that level with YouTube, it's a lot of work. Like what we doing now is peanuts. The amount of comments we have now, peanuts. The amount of time we spending on lives now, peanuts. Compared to what you're going to have to do when you have that level of success. And I know we say like the money will drive you, but it won't, because money is not going to change who you are. It's going to actually magnify who you are. So if you're already nervous, you're going to be super nervous then. If you're already anxious, you're going to be super anxious because now there's more at stake. So take this time to work on that stuff because, shoot, let's just take a gander at what happens to celebrities when they have all of those eyes on them and all of that pressure. And then on top of that, if you do become a larger YouTuber, and somebody takes a liking or a disliking to you and they're like, I can grow a channel by doing an entire reaction channel based on the Supreme View or based on Coach Mean. She over there thinking she working out. I'm going to do a reaction channel and I'm going to tear apart each and every video she puts out or each and every video they put out, whoever. Like, you also have to think about that. That is a very real thing. There's a whole sector of that, of people that react to other YouTubers and tear them to shreds. To shreds. And I don't know if any of you have watched. I'm not going to name any of them here, but there are quite a few, and they are making bank by watching people's vlogs and tearing them all the way down to the white meat. So this YouTube thing, like becoming a larger YouTuber, looks attractive, but it's, there's a lot to it. So you really need to have your armor on and be ready for it. The Supreme View. This is Supreme. I'm talk texting. Supreme is, you are a personality. I wish, you are a personality. This is Supreme. I'm talk texting on my old channel. I got behind because I was working and I didn't put a video out for like a month. So I was depressed thinking that I lost my core audience by not posting that long. But when I went back and finally posted, it got more views than any other video I had made before. Then I'm not telling you to do that as advice because the algorithm constantly changes, and sometimes you can just let it breathe and come back and try it again. Just to be honest, I may need to do that myself. What? She behind on the comments like a black man on a child support payment. Oh wow. So, Prim, you got 1664. Wow. I don't know what Supreme talking about. Just for the record, I don't know any black man behind on their child support payments. Just in case, if any white supremacists watching, I'm joking. LOL, I do. I had some stupid high score on my SAT, but what did it get me? I still have mad student loans. I was being extra on purpose for the troll that time. Nobody else made a comment so she can catch up. Good Lord. Leave me alone. Over here, teach Sister Soldier on a soapbox. Are you talking about me being Sister Soldier? I don't know what's happening. Am I behind or is she behind? You're behind. I'm just going to start stealing people's content using the promotion table and paying for oh my God. That's my game plan. Everybody can follow for more YouTube advice. This guy, man. Check out Raven Ellis's mom's page. She gives good advice. Kind of following her advice. Posting often. Niching down. So I do vlogs long form only. Anything else is or will be a live or short. So that's it. That's all you're going to put on your channel is your vlogs. I mean, I think, you know what I really think, guys? Like, we can listen to other people's advice and stuff, but you notice how so many people have advice with YouTube and it's always different? Like, some people will tell you don't niche down. Some people tell you they don't niche down. Some people will tell you to niche down. Some people will tell you this. I mean, there's so many different things that people tell you. Because the reality is there's no real rules. There's no rules. There's no rules. There's no rules. It's like, but whatever works. Like, if it works for you and it's really, and you're seeing the result from it, then keep doing it. But as far as Prim, what she was talking about, Prim was talking about her, like, she doesn't feel like she gets the views she's supposed to get. And I'm like, well, you got to think about the you got to think about those dead subs and not really base your views on that total subscriber count because some of them might not even be around. And then you're holding yourself back because you're looking at your views and saying, I only have such and such amount of views. I would suggest that you don't look at it that way as only having, and look at it as, wow, this amount of people watched my video. So if I post another one consistently, maybe I can increase that. Like, change how you're thinking instead of looking at it as I have 1,600 subscribers. I'm only getting X amount of views. Damn, I forgot. I was trying to get my husband to show it to me before he left. I don't feel like going. It's all the way over there, Supreme. I will have to go get it. Do I care that much? Should I go get it? But then y'all have to. You promise. Everybody got to turn away, okay? Don't look at my shorts. You promise? Ooh. Oh. Got it. All right. Let's see what you guys are seeing. And 3 people are watching this other live. They're watching the Frozen live. Oh, now he went on my damn comments. The Alam Tech guy. Leave me alone. I am not with none of that. That is a Shireen face right there. That's how I be looking in class. You talking about this? Y'all thought it was crazy. That ain't crazy. Oh, that's why they say, Auntie, you scaring me. Hey, y'all. Come over to the other live. That is funny. It's like, that's how I be looking in class when I be like, plank. Get down and plank. And they be like, oh no. There's only one person watching in here, and it's probably me. Let me like it. Dad, it got 10 likes. So let me see something. Can I stop it? Can I end this? Like, what can I do with it? That's really weird. We'll see. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you that. You guys said it's a crazy face. That is not. You ain't seen crazy. I told you guys, like, I don't. That stuff don't bother me. At least more. I'll see. Like, once I end this live, if that also ends that live, because I can't do it. I have my iPad here, and I have my studio is on my phone. I didn't have it uploaded on here. Let me see. Oh, look at my subscribers, guys. Can you see that? I'm almost at 1,100. And you see this latest video? It only got 25 views already for the day. It's number 10. You know how they say every video should be like number 1? It's number 10. I'm moving. You moving. Oh, the content, the numbers. But the thing is, right? You see how, like, the numbers, my subscriber count is going up. If I pay attention too much to these numbers, on what video? The new one? The impressions, I don't think they're good because I only have 25 views. I did Crystal's reflection challenge. You see my thumbnail? I'm not good with thumbnails. I don't do fancy thumbnails. I just do whatever. Impressions. Reach. See, look, the impressions on this one aren't that great. It's 325. And you see the click-through rate is 5.5. Can you guys see that? You see, Supreme? Can you see it? Can you see it? If I was hooked up to my laptop, it would be easier. I could just can you share? Yeah, you can share your screen. See? That's for this past video. Uh it is what it is, in my opinion. I mean, like I said, that's more impressions that I've gotten on a video in 72 hours. But you see, but the views are not. You see, I only have 25 views for 325 people watched it. Only 25 people, 300 and whatever people saw it, but only 25 people decided to click on it. And the watch time is only 3.1 for that video. But will that stop me? Am I not posting tomorrow because of that? Absolutely not. I will be putting up a video. And actually, all week last week, my videos did not do great comparing to views on other videos. You want to see? And I actually, and this is the video that I liked. Can you guys see this? Probably not. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have a fancy setup right now. So this video, you see this? It's called the Plus Size Fitness Coach Diary. I actually like the way I edited this because the beginning of it, I used the Moesha soundtrack and I set it up like a diary. All right, Hassan, thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out this long. I've been on here forever. I'm just running my mouth. I'm going to come off at 4 o'clock, I promise. Okay. So you see this video, and I really liked the. Can you see that? Let me go to the. Where's Supreme? Supreme, you still here? Damn, this one got a lot of. It got 1.6K impressions. Can you see? Wait? Is that better? 1.6K impressions, but the impressions click through rate was only 3.8, which isn't terrible because it's more than 2.0. But it didn't get that many watch hours and stuff like that. Like, and I thought that video, in my opinion, I liked the beginning of it. I thought it was creative, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just trying different things, like different ways of editing, different styles, and sometimes it does well, sometimes it doesn't. But this last week, all of my videos didn't do that well. Like that one got 95 views. The other one got 68, 71, 64. Wondering, are we concerned with the impressions to see if it is? But yes, the impressions are how many eyes or how many screens the video, the thumbnail at least, is on. And how many people at least scroll past it or see it. So it's getting pushed out to 1,000 people, and out of the 1,000 people, 90 people have watched it. 95 people. Yeah, I think the views are just down. But like honestly, that was just this week. Then 7 days ago, I put this video out. It's kind of bright, so you probably can't tell too much. This is the video that says quick meal prep and I want to be down fitness challenge. Now, I filmed this video in 20 minutes tops. It was right after I did a live, and I was cooking something real quick. So I filmed that, and then I sat down and talked about the fitness challenge I have coming up May 5th to May 25th. If you haven't signed up yet, What are you waiting on? No, for real, guys, sign up. Like, you trying to lose weight for real? You trying to like get in shape? You trying to do that? Like, this 21-day challenge is perfect, perfect, perfect. All them other things you doing, forget that. Sign up for this challenge. But pretty much that's what I did for this video. And look, and don't ask me. And but it's a short video. But anyway, look at the views on this one. It has 503 views. And wait till I show you the impressions though. The impressions are crazy. Look at the impressions. 13.1K. And that has 503 views. And that one was from 7 days ago. So it's really, you don't, like, you see what I'm saying? Like a video that I just literally threw up. This one got 500 views. And I got 4 subscribers from it. Right? But then a video where I take my time and do all of this sitting down and giving you acting, giving you ambiance. Nobody cares. So just keep going. The point of me showing this, guys, is just keep going. Like, you're going to have ebbs and flows, just like your marriage. Like, some days, sometimes you guys are on the same page, you're doing great and all of that. Other times, he get on your nerves or she gets on your nerves for a little bit. But y'all still love each other, right? Like, don't give up. We give up too quick. And it's okay. Like my views are down. Like this week, like that past week, it wasn't. But my lives did good. But the lives did well. Oh, let me show you that. Since we showing stuff and everything. But this is the thing, guys. Like, I'm an open book. Like, if you have any questions about this, I mean, I ain't the YouTube guru, but I can show you what I got. I show you my numbers. If you have any other questions about whatever. All right, let's go to the lives. But yes, I think Trish said, hi, Amma. Wait, hold on. I'll catch up with you later, Coach Me. Okay, bye. I'm about to get off of here soon, guys. It's not me. I'm perfect. Not the wizard. Trish said, my impressions seem to be good, but the views don't match, so I don't know what to do with that information. So your impressions are like, good. I'ma be fit. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. So Trish, your impressions are showing that quite a few people are looking at the video. I mean, it's coming across the screen or whatever. It's okay. Like, oh, I didn't even see you. Hi, Jay. How you doing? Is that what you mean, Trish? Like, you're not your views, but your views are pretty good, right? You're already past the 3K. You've already passed your 3K. You're almost to 4K, right? You're almost fully monetized. I think, and you've been putting out more content. Do you have specific days that you go live? I mean, not go live, that you drop your long form content? You've been here for 10 minutes? Lord of mercy, I've been running my mouth. She said yes, from the few videos I clicked on, the impressions of 5K, 2K, 8K. But see, that's the thing. Your views won't ever match. See, when I read the stuff like that YouTube sends out, they said that. They said, like, if your impressions are X amount, you should expect to get like 2% or more. So if your impressions are more than 2%, you're doing good. Because everybody that they show the video to isn't going to necessarily click on it right away. Yeah. It's actually 2%. Yes, almost there. I need to put out content. Yes. I try to not try. I know she ain't say try. Did Trish say try? She said I try. Make that a thing, Trish. Make it. If you see when you get your impressions, if the check isn't doing this like that down thing, then you good. If it's a green check and it's not and the circle is not colored in, then you're good. Like as long as it's a green check. But if it's circled, if it's colored in, let me show you what I mean, because I'm terrible at describing certain things. Like now the circle want to go away. Babylon. Like you see these circles here, how it's like colored in circles. That's above normal for your channel. For your channel. Then let's go to content. Oh snap! Can you guys hear me? She says some days I simply cannot. Like you see this? You see how these are all down, 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 down. That means this is not performing as well as other videos on my channel. And you see that circle there? That's not colored in, but it's green. That's about what I get as far as click-through rate. So that's 5.8%. And that's pretty good. 5.8% or but some videos get more. Sometimes I get 12% or 13 and then other videos get 2. It's up and down, guys. It's up and down. Some days I simply cannot or something else will suffer. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Trish, like you have a lot on your plate. So I'm saying that, but then I'm thinking like I know like you want to put out like a video. But what if on days like what if you make it where Monday and Thursday are like your content days? So people are the reason why I'm saying that, Trish, is because what I'm noticing in my comments or in my lives when people comment and respond to me is they always say, I know Coach is gonna put a video up first thing in the morning. That's consistency. They know to look for my video, and that keeps me accountable too, because I'm gonna put it out. They know because over these months I've been doing the same thing. I've been putting this video out at 7 a.m. Putting it out, putting it out, putting it out. So now people are like, if I don't put out a video for 2 days, they're gonna be refreshing it. Like, where the hell is Coach? Because consistently I've been putting that they know this video is gonna go out at this time. So I'm saying for you on your channel, because you get the good views, if you're able to like stick with 2 days where people know, okay, Trish is posted on Monday at such and such time. Trish is posted on Thursday at such and such time. You know who does that? Natalie Stringfield, I think her name is. She does that. She posts on Sundays, I think at 10 a.m. or something. And people know, okay, her vlog's coming out on Sunday, so they know to look. They know to be there for that time or to look around that time. Kind of like with your favorite TV show. You know it's coming out at a certain time. That's why the TV Guide was invented, so you know when stuff is coming out. So this is something to think about. Because if you're randomly putting your videos out, I mean, sure, people are going to watch it, be like, oh, Trish put a new video out. But if you want your core audience to be looking for when you're putting it out, if you had a specific schedule, that might help. Yep. Yes, I can hear you, Coach. I'm going to go live with no plan just for you, Coach. Yay! She said, if if I bomb, I'm going to spam your chat. How can you bomb? Just go on there, don't have a plan, but have like things that you kind of want to talk about that you can throw in if there's a lot of dead air, or that you can talk about for the first 5 minutes of the video or something like that. But just relax. Be you, be yourself. You don't always have to show up like very well polished. Well, you, if that's what you want to do, I can't tell you don't show up like that. But just chill. Let people in and get them to know who you are. Yes, that's so good, coach. What's so good? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I be in my own world and then I come back to the comments and I'm like, I don't even know what I just said. I have no idea. But I do try to stick with it. So definitely open to suggestions. They say thumbnails can help improve. I listen, Faith, I know this, that like better thumbnails would probably help people click on my videos more. But I don't know how. And if I could, but in my mind, I like my thumbnail. I like that they don't look like everybody else's thumbnails. They look like my thumbnails. I don't know. I like my thumbnails, but that's me, right? Like, you want people to click on it. So maybe you should do thumbnails like everybody else. I don't know. But I like my thumbnails. I like picking one picture that I think summarizes the video and using that as the thumbnail. I like to do that. I like that look. Y'all think a certain time every time is good too? I think so, but I've been playing around with times to see what performs best. I so I see what you said second, but I think that if you just like, if you, cuz you're trying to build a core audience and your content, Trish, is going to attract people that have a schedule. People that get up and go to work, people that have things going on, that have kids, that have, like, demands. And if they know, okay, Homebody Trish is posting at this time and that time, they know to it works for them. Because our content attracts grown women, grown people that got jobs. They got situations, they got things to do. So if they know, that's kind of how I rested on posting at 7 a.m. because I know people are going to work. I know people are, start either driving to work, because that's what I do. I watch, or I watch listenable content, like if I'm driving a distance. So meaning if somebody did a vlog, I'm watching a vlog where they're talking enough where I can listen and drive at the same time. That's kind of the style of vlog I do. It's not, I do the aesthetics, well, not really aesthetic, I can't say that. I do like the montages in my videos, but if you watch my video, the majority of it is like different talking parts in different locations. And that's for that reason, because I put them out at that time. So if you're driving to work, you can listen to it while you drive. Y'all think a certain time? Oh, we answered that. I do think a certain time will work for you, Trish, because the people that watch your content have schedules and are busy, just like you. Just think about yourself and how you watch content. That's kind of how I came to where I am now. Is thinking about how I watch content. I watch content when I'm cooking. I watch content when I'm driving and I don't feel like listening to music at the time. I'll put on something that I can listen to and drive that will get me to where I'm going and entertain. So do the same. Like, you know, Danielle, if it makes you feel better, I never had a plan of any. I never have a plan. Right. The only time I plan my lives is those Sunday lives. And that's just to change it up a little bit. On Sunday, that's normally when you'll see like me do a sit down talk with someone. Or my content is more of me like, hello, my name is Coach Mean Rain and do. These lives that I do during the week is just gonna be whatever we talking about. That's what I'm struggling with, the schedule. You too, same with you, Fabi, is figuring out a schedule for when you're going to put out your content. You're going to have to draw a hard line in the sand because you guys have so much going on, because you have the children and you have all of this. You're going to have to like etch out time where even if you edit for 30 minutes a day to get your videos out on a Monday and a Thursday. I think Monday and Thursday are good days for both of you because you have, well, the weekend you're probably running around with the kids. But there has to be a time during the weekend maybe where you're able to like maybe edit for 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 50 minutes. And then put out like a video that's like a good 15-minute video where you get to the point. Yes, I do use Canva, Faith. I use Canva and they have all of those thumbnails and stuff that you can use, but I don't like a lot of them. I don't know. I like putting the one picture. That's where I do my thumbnails in Canva. But I understand that like you need to make your thumbnail a certain way to make it more clickable. I'll try to be there, Danielle. I'm going to do it tonight. Don't none of y'all show up. What time you gonna do it, Danielle? Coach, do you use Canva? Yes, I use it. I'll try to be there, Danielle. True, that is my target, so I'm good with that. Good way to think of it. LOL, Danielle. I will try and be there. Having a busy evening, so I may not be engaged, but it'll play. I definitely feel you. Oh, I forgot Jay is here. Hi, Jay. She like she fighting for her life there. Tell YouTube to leave you alone and come on. Mondays are so much better for me versus Sunday. So yeah, so if you can try Monday, so try that. Like just really think about it and think like how can I shift things around so that I can schedule when my videos will go out, or at least have it scheduled to go out on that day. Jay said I never had a schedule. I just drop a video when I'm bored. And if no one drop a video, all the people and if no one drop a video of all the people I watch. Ebony told me to just pick one template and stick to it. That's kind of what I did. I do kinda. Because I just put one picture and it's the same font for the most part, but yeah. Danielle said, you are so right, coach. Make a solid plan. Be feeling like bondage. How do you stay consistent but still feel free? You talking about me? Because I'm being myself, like I'm just being me. And when I put my video out, I just put it out. I don't know. I guess it's just a gift I got. I don't know. But I think a lot of it has to do with me doing my live Zoom workouts for all this time. You got to remember, guys, like I know I talk about it and it seems like free and easy, but put yourself in my shoes here. I've been doing live workouts for 1 hour a day. And in the very beginning, I was doing the classes from on Monday to Friday. So I was doing it 5 days a week for like years, for like 2 or 3 years. And then I noticed that the Friday class wasn't getting that much love because people probably were busy or whatever have you. So I was like, all right, I'm going to use Fridays are going to become a specialty class. But whatever. But I've been doing those classes for all this time, right? And then it's live. I'm working out live with people, whoever shows up. And in the very beginning, I would get like 25 to 30 people in class. When we was in the height, like in the pandemic, people was coming to class. Okay? And I've been doing that for so many years. And having to improvise and having to do. So I think those skills just kind of I've just developed those skills based on those classes. And that wasn't something that I even thought of when I started them, but I built that skill base because of that. So now with YouTube, like once I started doing like daily videos, I was just like, I'm just gonna show my life. I'm not gonna try and create anything. I'm not gonna stage any aesthetics. I'm just gonna press record. Like that girl that said, just press record. And that's it. Like just press record and be yourself. And like you see my vlogs, it's me driving to work or driving to Dunkin' Donuts, running my mouth, telling you what the hell's on my mind, showing you a little whatever. I might throw in some extra stuff, and then I show my class. And then I talk to you at the end of the night. Like that's it. That's what I do. I'm not making up anything. And if I travel, I'll show you my travel, what I do then. Like I was saying to Supreme before he left, you are the content. It doesn't, like, aesthetics are nice, and some people they thrive off of that, like the aesthetic stuff. But there's some people I can't watch because they're boring as God knows what. But their home is gorgeous, so I'm watching to look at the house, but they're boring. They're like they don't have any personality. They don't have the thing, but they have the aesthetic. So all of that other stuff is nice, but the bottom line of what's important is being yourself, and like not putting on airs for the camera and trying to be this perfect Polly. Just be you. Just let it loose. Don't let it loose for real. Nobody want to smell that. But be yourself. That will win every time. Like it's your channel, like be you. But anyway, guys, I said I was gonna get off of here at 4. I've been here on this thing forever. And I thank you guys for sticking with me and listening to me run my mouth and ramble on and on about God knows what. I'm not even gonna watch this back because I'm gonna be like, Lord, what did I say? What did she say? So I thank you guys so much. I actually now I'm gonna start getting ready for class. And there's this. Ooh, I didn't. Dang. Jay, are you here? Did you get the links for class? And Trish, aren't you coming? You coming to class this week? Is that what you said? You coming this week, Trish? Oh, thank you, Jay. Trish, you said you was coming to class. Wait, where's Trish at? Trish. What did Jay? Why are you saying no, Jay? There's 2 J's in here. J601. Why are you saying no? Hey, Trish. Homebody Trish, come to the front of the congregation real quick. And is Erica still here? Erica. Erica. I know last week you came to class. So what's up? Are you going to sign up for class? Hi. Okay, I'm going to call you Jason. Jason. You see how Trish ain't responding now? Like she ran away. She Erica, what? She was here, Alma. She was. I don't know. She probably left. I've been on here for a minute, girl. So she probably left. She probably tending to what she got to tend to. But me and her, we had a discussion, and I was wondering what she had planned to do. I see Trish. She's not gonna answer me. But if she's still here and listening, what's good? You won a prize. When you want to take over this prize? No. Mm-mm. You're going to do Monday through Thursday. Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm kidding. Jay, yes, you want to do that? You want to start tomorrow, and then next Monday would be your then you could do next Monday. So we could do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday this week, and then Monday next week. Could do that. Let me know, baby. But I don't like Trish. She fake disappeared. I know she just staring at the screen like I'm not gonna respond to her, and then she's gonna think I'm not here. You see why I like Zoom for workouts and not live? I know how y'all act. I'll be over here sweating and working out, and y'all be watching me on the screen like if it was on live. I need to see you. We need to see each other. She said, "Yeah, can I please? Cause I left home and I've been in trouble for 45 minutes." Okay. Okay, Jay, I got you, baby. I'll put you in for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then next week, Monday. I like that. I like how Trish ain't answering, but I know she hear me. Trish, what's up, baby girl? You said you had emailed me, and then Fee too. Fee had said she was emailing me. What's up? Don't be scared, guys. And it's okay. You don't want to do the workout this week. That's fine. Sign up for the challenge. It's 3 weeks of fun with Coach Mean Green. And we get to work out on Sunday. Yes, I'm an email. Let's go. 3 weeks of fun with Coach Mean Green. We get to work out on Sunday. On Sunday, we're gonna have communion on Sunday at 9 a.m. Then every night the workouts will be at 7 p.m. I know that's late for some people, but it's 3 weeks. You can do it. And then Monday through Friday, we're going to work out at 7. And then on Saturday, we just have a little chat and everybody can yell at me, talking about how hard it was all week. Yeah, you know what I'm going to do with the child? I'm going to put up another community post because I put one up, but it's probably got pushed down. I thought you was fixing, say, cupcakes. What, cupcakes for the challenge? Yeah. You thought I was gonna say. Oh, you thought I was fixing this. Oh, you from the South? I thought you was fixing to say cupcakes. Yeah, we're gonna have communion. That's what I said. I said communion, not cupcakes. So every Sunday at 9 a.m. we're gonna have communion. And we gonna work out together. We're gonna sweat together a little bit. A little bit. Sunday's workout, it might not even be a full hour. Then the rest of the week, we just, we work out at 7. And then when you sign up, we're going to have a meeting. We're going to have a meeting and I'll talk more about the diet for the challenge and how we're going to eat and what we're going to eat. It's going to be fun. So if you really want to be challenged, like for real, and you've watched me for a while now, like I am consistent. So that's what you're gonna get the most out of this challenge is a